Hi, I'm Sara Elgohary, and welcome to my world.
Hi, this is Ron with ArtMoose TV. We have the extreme pleasure of having Sara here with us today. Sara Elgohary, right?
Yes.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
So you're a ceramicist, right?
Yes.
You love to work with clay?
Mm-hmm.
And so do you throw it, or do we work with our hands? What do we do?
Do both.
Which one do you like the best?
I think I like sculpting better just because it's taken me so long to get throwing down.
So throwing is not as easy as it looks on TV when you see
No.
people doing it?
Well, there are the people that just get it like that, and then there's me who takes 4 years to get it down.
Ooh. I was looking at your art, and one of the first pieces I saw was a camera. I didn't understand that part.
It's actually a sculpture of my own camera, my 35 millimeter, and I sculpted it because it was sitting next to my clay.
So you were going to practice today. And then when you open it up, I understand you got a little Van Gogh guy in that side of it painting.
Yeah, my coach was making fun of me, saying, who uses 35 millimeter, got little cavemen chiseling pictures, and it's like, maybe I do. So I put a painter in there just to prove them.
That's pretty cool. And then the story of the glass eye.
Yes, I had a glass eye. Found it when I was cleaning my room out, and so I decided I was going to build a sculpture around that eye. And so I looked at reference pictures, and I chose a smile from this guy, hair from this guy, and I just made a man around that eye.
So it's a little bit of everybody and nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Me and my teacher joke, and we call him the perfect man.
There's no such thing. That's what my wife says anyway. And then we went into doing a woman's bust, but it's a little different.
I found an old cuckoo clock at a thrift store, and I loved the look of gears, and it had always been my plan to make a bust, so I decided to incorporate the gears into the bust by having gears bursting out of her.
I really enjoy looking at all the different parts in it and the movements in it and stuff. It's really, really neat. And it shows your imagination ability.
Thank you.
And then we have the little pot.
Yeah. I love swings. Like, it's my favorite piece of playground. And I wanted to add a swing to this tree, and I wanted to make her look like she was moving. So I tied her on with wire so she'd have a little bit of support to make it look like she was actually swinging through.
And then when you lift this tree up and everything, there's a secret compartment.
Yeah, the tree is actually the lid to the jar, so you can put anything you want inside.
That is really, really neat. You did some bookends.
Mm-hmm. I love reading, and with this bookend, you can never find the perfect position to read, because at like one point, like, your arms get tired, or there's something exciting in the book and you can't sit still.
You're doing that.
So I wanted to incorporate that in the bookends, because I feel like that's just a part of reading. It's not being able to sit still while you read.
It is true. It is definitely a part of the reading. These 3 birds on the wall, what was that? Where did that start?
We were driving on our way to visit my sister when she was in college, and there were 3 birds sitting on a wall, and I love sculpting birds. It's my signature. My signature's modeled after a bird. And I've been putting birds on my work since I started ceramics. So when I saw those birds, like, I knew I had to sculpt them.
But you do throw.
I do.
And so you do all kinds of different pieces?
Yeah, throwing, it's been a long battle, but I'm starting to really get the hang of it, and it's just so simply beautiful in a way that sculpture isn't, but they both have their perks.
And this bowl here, I love, what do they call it when you is it glazing? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's glaze. I tried a strange method of glazing with this bowl. After I fired it the first time, I put it back on the wheel, and I took paint brushes and I just dipped it in glaze and ran lines around it on the wheel, which is something I don't really know where I tried it, but I really liked how it came out.
That's really awesome. I understand you also threw this a little different than you usually do?
Yes, I threw this bowl with my feet.
And if I hadn't seen the picture, I would have had to say fibby, 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 but I was really impressed. You said you just about fell off the chair?
Yes, the first time I tried it, I almost fell, and my friend actually caught me from falling.
And what was this, on a dare or what?
No, it was my teacher told us about when she was in college, they would have ceramic Olympics. and they would try throwing blindfolded, throwing with their feet, throwing something huge, throwing something tiny. And by the end of the year, me and my friends in the class, we had tried every single one of those things. But I think the most fun was throwing with my feet.
Good soft feet, great spa day.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you in here, and thank you for sharing your time and your great art with us.
Thanks, Ron.